Believe it or not, you guys, we are going to have a 7th grader in our house this year. I can't believe it. I think when we started this channel, Jam was probably going into 4th or 5th grade. And now we're going into 7th grade. He's ready. I'm not so ready. So bittersweet for me. But here we are. We're going into 7th grade for the 24-25 school year, and I can't believe it. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Joanna. This is How We School. If you've been here before, thanks for coming to spend some time with me again and chat with me and whatnot. So if you've been here before, a lot of the stuff I picked for this year is not going to be a surprise. If you're new here, these are the things we've been using for years. We love them. Some years we're very dedicated to it. Some years I pull in a lot of unit studies or I'll do my own things. But for the most part, these have been the backbones of our homeschool for quite a while. So let me get started so it's not a long video. So this is what we're doing for 7th grade. All right. First, we're doing Fix-It Grammar. For grammar, we're doing level 4, Mowgli and Shere Khan. We just like Fix-It Grammar for grammar. You know, I had received this once for free for review, and we loved it so much we stuck with it after that. So we're doing it again for 7th grade. And then after that is Oak Meadow. So we've been doing Oak Meadow since kindergarten. It has been definitely the backbone of our homeschool. I don't follow the assignments or all that stuff to a T, but the last year or two, I've definitely tried to do it more as he's gotten older. But this is definitely going to be the backbone for this coming year. First, we have English. We have our teacher's manual and the course book and a journal. It's just blank sheet paper in here, yep. And the English manual for middle school. Now they had a manual in the back of the book before, but I think this one has more stuff, so it is its own book, which is great because then they'll have it for the rest of their schooling career with them. So that's that. Now for English, we really might not follow it. We are debating if we are going to actually do a language arts class outside of the home. So if we do that, we won't, but we will probably still do a lot of the reading, even though it coincides with history. In Oak Meadow, we will probably do a lot of it. When I do my wrap-up video, you'll see why we don't always follow the readings to a T. If I think the books are good and he really needs to read them, then we do. If not, we'll sometimes find our own books for whatever the topic is. So let me show you what books it came with. We have the National Geographic Kids World Atlas. We have Shelf Life, Stories by the Book, edited by Gary Paulson. Code Talkers by Joseph Bruchok. Brown Girl Dreaming by Jacqueline Woodson. Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan. And funny thing is, me and my older daughter were just reminiscing about this book. She read it in 6th grade and she still remembers it and loved it so much. So I'm super excited for Jam to read it, even though I've noticed he has different tastes than his brother and sister did growing up, and a lot of the things that they loved and then he's read, he has not enjoyed. So we'll see how that goes. Out of the Dust by Karen Hess, I'm not too sure. Another one by the same author, Aleutian Sparrow. Counting on Grace, a novel by Elizabeth Winthrop. A Single Shard by Linda Sue Park. I've read this one before, so I'm actually super excited for him to read it. And Catherine Called Birdie by Karen Cushman. And as I said, these books will coincide with different lessons in history. And for 7th grade, we have world history. And I'm sure I will buy plenty more things to go with these. And when I get those things, I will share those with you all. We have math. This is the math course book. And this big thing is the math workbook. You know, this past year, I ended up copying them and putting them in a binder because this spiral binding is Not my favorite at all. So I don't know what I'm going to do this year. We'll see. But yeah. Then we have Earth Science. We have our course book. We have the lab manual. And we have the teacher manual. And that's what we've gotten so far for our curriculum. I don't think we're missing much. There's going to be lots of extras, probably morning work, which will be things like spelling, vocabulary, and again, depending on what we end up deciding to do for English this coming school year, will really determine what things we do. It'll be, I'm sure the extra things that I still have to figure out are things like that, spelling, vocabulary, little things like that. But for the most part, this will be what our homeschool year consists of. All right, thank you guys for stopping by. This was a quick video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what curriculum we'll be using for 7th grade. I'm sure not much of that was a surprise to some of you. All right, so I'll be back with supplements, a 6th grade wrap up, and I think that's it. Maybe another curriculum haul, or maybe perhaps just a supplies haul. All right, I'll talk to you all later. Bye.